My name is Maria Spambu. I am the evaluation advisor at Unit B4 at CINEA, CEF Energy. And I will be walking you through the process of how to submit a proposal in the funding and tenders portal in light of the upcoming 2026 CBD New Studies and Works call. First of all, let me note that this presentation and this recording is complementary to the presentations and the recording that will be provided during the Info Day on the 13th of November 2025. So let's start. And first of all, before we delve into the actual process of how to submit a proposal, there are two steps that you need to finalize beforehand in case they haven't been finalized at another occasion. So before you create a proposal, please take note that all applicants must have an EU login account, and all organizations that will be part of a proposal must have a unique participant identification code, the PIC code. In case any of this is missing, please follow the guidance that is hyperlinked in the presentation and conclude the EU login account and the PIC number as soon as possible. The main point of the submission process is the EU funding and tenders portal. This is where all the information can be found, and this is where the submission is exclusively taking place through. You can find the links hyperlinked in the presentation, and also the direct link to the 2026 CBD New Studies and Works call that is forthcoming. First of all, this is the landing page of the funding and tenders portal, and what you will be looking for is the calls for proposals, and there are a number of ways to find them. There's also a search functionality, and I would also like to note that although this presentation concerns this particular call, the funding and tenders portal contains all calls for the all EU programs. So what is also important to note is that after you locate the call, the information that will be provided will be at the level of the topics. So the CBRS 2026 call consists of two topics, the works and the studies projects. So you need to identify the one that is more appropriate for your application. And then when you click, you will have all the necessary information that I will also touch upon in the next slides. What I would also like to note at this point is that the call has been published, but it hasn't been opened yet. And the opening date is February 5th of 2026. For this reason, you can see that there is a sign that says forthcoming, and this sign will change to open for submission on the date of the call opening date, that is the 5th of February 2026. This is how a topic page looks like. It is noted that there is no overall call page, but you have to go into the details and the web pages of each topic that is appropriate for your application. You can find a wealth of information in the website, and I would strongly suggest that you also use the navigation pane on the left hand side. So at the top of the web page, you can find the details of and the identifier of the topic. Also very useful information, the opening date and the deadline date for the topics and for the call. And scrolling downwards to the web page, you can also find many more information, especially under the topic, conditions, and documents, you can find, first of all, the call document, the call text, that is your main source of information, and also other documents that are related to templates and other information. As I mentioned, scrolling downwards, you can find also the Start Submission button, which currently is not available because the call is not open. But this is where you will be looking for the starting point in order to commence with your application. Also, the call document and all the other documents that you will be able to consult, you have to click Show More to see all the information that is relevant to the call, the objectives, the outcomes, and the documents, etc. However, in case you cannot find information that you wish to have within the call document, you are encouraged also to take a look at the topic Q&As, questions and answers, that you can find at the bottom of the web page for each topic, separately for some are not. So please consult also this section when preparing your application. This is an example of how to apply after the call is open. So you can see the green flag with the open for submission sign. And this is an example from last year's call. It is the layout and the website is exactly the same, but you will be able to locate the submit button. So what happens after you click Start Submission? Then you will be taken to another interface where you will be creating your proposal. And this is how the submission service will look like. And this is how you will create your first draft. First of all, you will have to identify the organizations, the peak of the organization that are responsible for the submission, as well as the peak of all the other entities that will be part of a proposal. If you have forgotten the peak, then you can search by name. As you can also see on the left-hand side, where you can see the light bulb, there is a section that is called Download Part P Templates. And I will touch upon this in the following slides because this is where you will be downloading the templates that you will need to attach and submit with your application. In the same interface, you will also have to encode the acronym of your proposal and a short summary. And also you have to state the role of the person that has initiated the application with regard to the proposal, like main contact or contact person. As I mentioned before, there is a section, a downloadable section with all the templates. But let me at this point walk you through a little bit about the different parts of the application. So a proposal application consists of two parts. So part A, this has to do with the administrative information, and it has to be filled in online through this interface. And secondly, part B and the corresponding annexes. So this is the essence of the proposal, and it is the technical part that the proposal is, the application is based on. And for this reason, you have to download the templates, fill them in, and upload them as PDFs or Excel, depends on on the template. There is guidance. Each template, downloadable template, also entails guidance on how to proceed. And the templates, except for the template of Part B, also the templates for the annexes are included in this downloadable zip file of the Part B template. And you can see also that the interface guides you on where to upload the different PDF documents, etc. Just some more information about the two distinct parts of your application. Part A, the administrative form. So you can see it consists of 4 sections. This is an example of what it will look like, more or less. I have to repeat that this has to be filled in online, and you have to fill in all the sections. So what do the sections consist of? First of all, the general information, proposal acronym, the title, duration, abstract, etc. And some statements, declarations that have to be filled in. The second section of Part A consists of information about the participants based on the roles that have been allocated. And by roles, I mean coordinator, beneficiary, affiliated entity, associated, etc. You have to fill in organizational and contact information for each participating organization. The third section of Part A consists of the budget, and the level of detail includes both summarized budget as well as per partner. And finally, there is the fourth section that entails a number of questions that should be answered. I would like to note at this point that when you first encode the information that I presented in the previous slides, the draft proposal is created, and then you have to save. And when, if you would like to work on the proposal at the different time point, this is possible. You don't have to do the whole proposal encoding and uploading, etc. at once, but you can always access again the proposal 2 ways. First of all, you will receive an email when the first draft is created, so through that email. Or if you go in, when you sign in the funding and tenders portal and you go under my proposals, you will be able to find the proposal again, and then you can continue creating your proposal the way it is envisaged. So don't forget to save in every step. And in the end, you will have to validate. This will show if something is missing in your proposal before it is submitted. But make sure that everything, save, validation, and submission take place before the closure of the call. For Part B, I mentioned it is the technical description of the action and of the proposal. So you have to use the mandatory templates. So you have to download the mandatory Word template, compile all the information. As you can see, there are some predefined sections that have to be filled in line with the evaluation criteria, and not only. And also you have to upload Part B and the other annexes in the indicated spaces where you will be guided to by the system itself to upload. And after you have finished and reviewed, and you are sure that your proposal is okay, and you would like to submit, make sure you have saved make sure that everything is there, make sure that you have validated, and make sure that you have submitted before the end date of the call, of this call. And all the information about the opening date and the end date, that would be March 2026, are indicated in the topic webpage. As I mentioned in the previous slide, the webpage contains all the information that you need, or links to documents that contain all the information that you need. But I would also encourage you to browse through the question and answers for each topic. They are hyperlinked in the presentation, because you might find additional information that were asked previously, and we considered that they explain, these Q&As explain better what is described in the call text. In case that you have a question and you haven't been able to find an answer through all of these resources that are mentioned in this presentation, please send us an email at the CINEA CBD New team, and this is the functional mailbox. Please keep in mind that we, for reasons of equal treatment, we do not reply to proposal-specific questions, but more questions about the policy, and questions that have to do with an answer that would benefit more applicants and not a specific proposal. Also, for IT questions, you can find more information in the funding and tenders portal. At this point, I would also like to clarify the difference between Q&As and FAQs. So FAQs are more horizontal, and they are linked to administrative issues or IT issues, and they are indicated for mostly all programs. But Q&As are topic specific, so they are linked to the essence of the technical and the scope part of the proposal, or some administrative issues, but mostly related to the topic and not horizontally to all European programs. And last but not least, the funding and tenders portal also provides an online manual, not only for the submission, or for the application submission phase. It covers all the functionalities of the system, for the funding and tenders portal. So please take a look if you're looking for something, or if you don't know something, because maybe the information already exists. And this is my last slide of my presentation. Thank you so much for your attention. I wish you good luck with the preparation and the submission of your applications. And we remain at your disposal, either indirectly through all these resources that I have mentioned, or directly through the CEF Energy called functional mailbox, to assist to the extent possible with the process of submitting or clarifying any issues related to the overall submission and not specific proposals. Thank you very much, and I wish you a very nice day.